there is serious outcry in Matebeleland as the Botswana government undertakes a decision to actually kill the cows of Matebeleland. Several cows have been killed while crossing over the border of Botswana. You would understand that, the border that existed between Botswana and Zimbabwe, apart from being a colonial construct, that border separate families. Not only that, it's just a border that distinguishes the residents from Botswana and Zimbabwe, especially Kalanga residents. But there is a tragedy that is unfolding there. Several cows have been killed by the Botswana government that cross over to the border of Botswana, because that border has so many loopholes that are actually caused by criminals. Unfortunately, innocent Zimbabweans are suffering as a result of that, because some of the cows just cross over, and the moment they cross to the line of Botswana, the Botswana actually authorities open fire. Several thousands of cows have been killed. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button. Let me read this according to what has been posted by Ezra Chisasanda. He says, a silent tragedy is unfolding along Zimbabwe-Botswana border, where gunshots, not drought or disease, are wiping out the livelihoods of poor villagers in Plumtree. Communities in villages 28, 29, and 30 and surrounding areas are crying foul after hundreds of their cattle were shot dead and burnt by Botswana authorities for allegedly straying into Botswana. The animals, villagers say, crossed unknowingly through gaps in the border fence. Gaps created not by negligence but by fuel smugglers, thieves who stole sections of the perimeter fencing. For Botswana, the cattle are a biosecurity threat. For Plumtree villagers, they are life itself. Botswana authorities have adopted a ruthless shoot-to-kill approach, arguing that stray Zimbabwean cattle bring livestock diseases such as foot and mouth. Any animal that crosses the invisible line is condemned, shot on sight in carcass, burnt, its owner left without nothing. This is actually very, very painful coming from Botswana. So everything that is from Zimbabwe carries disease to other countries. You know, that is how ZANU-PF have reduced this country to be. The human cost is devastating. A visibly shaken Hingani Gumbo, a villager from Plumtree, spoke through tears. Thousands of cattle have been killed. Villagers have lost their livelihoods, their investments, their future. To see our cattle lying dead, shot, and then burnt is heartbreaking. We never expected our neighbors to treat us like this. The pain cuts deeper for the elderly and the vulnerable. Koko Pinganani Moyo, a 76-year-old widow, lost her entire herd of 34 cattle without warning. They disappeared mysteriously. She said, later we were told Botswana police had shot and killed them. I don't know what to do anymore. My crawl is empty. There is nothing left. This is what she said. Cattle in these communities are more than animals. They are school fees, food security, medical care, dignity, and survival. Losing them is not an inconvenience. It is a sentence to poverty. Villagers say the killings ignore a painful reality. I'm back again. You see, this network is giving me problem. You just have to bear with me. So the pain cuts deeper for the elderly and the vulnerable. Koko Bingani I think I have talked about this. Kekli in these communities, I have talked also about this. There are school fees, food security, medical care. Families leave both sides. I have talked. Jonah Dube, another affected villager, appealed for help. This is a bitter pill to swallow. Along this border, we are one people. Our relatives lives on both sides. Kekli and people move freely because there is no fence. We have lost about 2,000 Kekli in the last year. Our most precious assets. Please help us. Talk to the ministers and governments on behalf. We are suffering and no one is listening. Botswana, a largely arid country, is one of the European Union's most reliable beef suppliers, exporting about 9,000 tons of beef annually under a duty and quota-free agreement. To protect this lucrative market, Botswana enforces strict animal standards and slaughters around 220,000 kekli each year for domestic use and exports. A Botswana police officer in Francistown who refused to be named was blunt. Zimbabweans know that if their kekli cross into Botswana, we will kill them. We cannot allow foot and mouth disease into our country. While Botswana's determination to protect its beef industry and EU market is understood, many argue that shooting and burning cattle is an excessively brutal and inhuman solution, especially when it targets poor, defenseless villagers. As for people of Plumtree, please look after your livestock and prevent your cattle from straying into Botswana. So that is the issue that is coming through. Several cattle are actually shot by the government. I wanted to show you the video. I hope it is clear. Let me just switch off my light. You can see these cattle, they were shot by the government of Botswana. Just imagine you don't have, you were not prepared to see your cattle dead. They just, if these cattle cross, these are not actually cattle that have foot and mouth. They are healthy cattle. Look at what they do. These are the cattle that they kill in Botswana. You know, it's a fenceless border that separates Botswana from Zimbabwe. Terrific scenes indeed witnessed. In communities residing alongside the Zimbabwe-Botswana border in Plumtree. Will there be a solution that will be found for these people? The government is ceased with extending its term of office. It is absolutely, it doesn't care about the concerns of the people. If it was a country with a government that is pro-people, definitely the government was supposed to act and actually speak to their counterpart. This should not be happening in a modern Africa. It's an embarrassment to say the least. So we are enforcing colonial borders, destroying the livelihoods of our neighbors. All for what? All for what, really? Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okanxumo Mhlabane is signing off. Apologies with poor network, which results in breaking transmission. We hope it will be sorted soon.